So my mom took my stitches out about 2 days ago. So thank God, because they had 8 stitches over here. Got shit ton of makeup on, so you guys can't even tell. My eye. Oh yeah, beautiful, huh? So creepy. Hey guys, so I know it has been like at least 2 months since I made a video, and this is my video telling you why. Obviously a lot has gone down in the past 2 months, so I'm loading up a bowl, and yeah, I hope you guys stick around with me and smoke a little bit, and let's get to the point, because there is a point to this video. Basically, 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday, I almost died. That has not been why I've been gone for the past 2 months. I originally stopped making YouTube videos because I had to get ready for school. I had to, first of all, my tolerance was super high as it was throughout the summer. And I found myself never smoking. Like, I hate pipes, never smoke out of pipes. I'm always smoking out of bongs, whatever can get me high. So I took a few weeks off of smoking, and I knew obviously that wasn't going to be entertaining for you guys. Started looking for more jobs. As you guys knew, I was job searching, and I actually have another job now. So once again, life is incredibly hectic. I've got 2 jobs. I'm going to class. I'm really, really trying to be like a successful student. I do not want to fuck up like last quarter. So that's kind of where my priorities are right now. Also, Micah moved into my house, so we've been living together, and that's been great. Anyways, let's get to the point, Chloe. Wednesday, 2 weeks ago, it was basically the first rain of the season. It rained the entire day from the time I woke up to the time that I left the hospital. It was raining. I didn't really think anything of it because I have driven in the rain multiple times. It's Washington, duh. Like, this is nothing new. However, I had never driven in the rain in my Suzuki. Even then, I wasn't too nervous about it because the Suzuki is a very safe car. I've got good brakes. I've got good tires. I felt like I was safe on the road that morning. I went to work. Everything was fine. I was just getting off of work, so obviously I wasn't, there was no alcohol in my system. There was no drugs in my system. I had not smoked marijuana that day. So I got on the freeway just like any other day, although it had been raining all day and was still raining. Traffic. We're not just moving because it's raining. And I get that. I'm driving the speed limit. I never sped whatsoever, but I was in one of the further middle lane, and I turn on my blinker to get into the fast lane because I noticed the fast lane is clear. And I'm one of those people, I just want to be in a lane that's open. I turn on my blinker and I probably speed about 4 miles over. So I'm going about like 64 or 65 to get into that lane. And then I'm totally going to slow down and get back into my regular speed. And what happened was I began to slide into the carpool lane when I had gotten over. So what I did was I turned my wheel and I overcorrected. I turned it too hard. And I literally went from the very fast lane, not the carpool lane, obviously, but the fast lane, doing donuts and completely spinning out on the freeway all the way over to the slow lane. This was fucking crazy. Like, I've never ever been in an accident. I feel like I've hydroplaned like once in my cabriolet, but this was the first time I've really driven in the rain in the Suzuki to begin with. Gotta take a hit. Gotta take a hit after this. We're getting into it. So I'm spinning. There were so many people on the road, and at this point, I'm driving, and my vehicle is facing the opposite way of the road, of the freeway. And I'm like sliding into the slow lane. And guess what? There's a big ass fucking semi truck driving through the slow lane. My car fucking slides into the semi truck and on my side, like, because I was like, my car spun out and I was going the opposite way of the road. So, like, I literally hit a fucking semi truck on my side. I couldn't really put all this together until, like, you know, now, really, till 2 weeks later, because it all happened just so fucking fast. But as soon as, like, I hit the fucking semi truck, it was like so hard, and I was wearing my seatbelt and everything, that I pushed my whole fucking face and busted out my fucking window with my face. So, yeah. Um, so yeah. So, and I was like kind of crunched into my car. Like my whole side was destroyed. My car is not salvageable. Like it's done. It's done. Done. And and at that point, like, I'm like, whoa, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I blacked out, and I know I did. Like, I don't even remember exactly what happened. And it's like I woke up from a bad dream. It's like I gained control of my car somehow when I had hit that semi truck, and then apparently I hit another car because I didn't know what was going on. I don't even remember this. I have no recollection of hitting another car, but that other car that I hit ended up getting me facing the right side of the road, and so I got control of my car, and my car was still fucking driving. It was driving. My windshield wipers were not working, and it was smoking. And I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God. And I have no fucking window. My whole side is like crushed. Like, but I can't necessarily, you know, I can't look around and I can't be dealing with that. So I have to deal with what's going on right now. And at that point, I couldn't even see because the windshield wipers weren't working. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? At this point, I didn't really see that I was bleeding or anything. I feel that I was in a little bit of pain, but I wasn't like, you know, I had just so much adrenaline going on and pump, you know, I didn't know what was going on. There were people driving when had happened who saw the wreck and were like waving me down like, hey, pull over, pull over. And they knew. I mean, I couldn't, like, I didn't know what was going on. I mean, obviously I'd just been in a wreck, but like, what do I do? Like, obviously I'm supposed to fucking pull over on the side of the road. But the issue was, guys, I couldn't see anything. And I just really did not want to, you know, get into another car, fucking cause another wreck. Like, it's just, I was in such a panic and I just didn't know what to do. And it was the scariest moment of my life. I thought I was dead. I thought that I was dead because none of it was clicking yet what had happened. I was just like, whoa, saw my life flash before my eyes, but I thought that I was dead. So I got the car over somehow and I turn it off. God, oh my, like, I pull out my phone, the car's off, and I'm trying to get my phone, like, and it wasn't even registering to me, like, there's glass everywhere. I was pinned into the car. My phone was, like, in front of me, kind of, so, like, I was reaching for it, trying to, like, call my mom. Like, I didn't even really, like, oh, 911. Like, I was just like, fuck my mom. Like, I need my mom. I remember two cars pull over immediately, like as soon, like they almost pulled over before I was over. Like they were pushing me out so I could pull over, which was so, I mean, because I couldn't have done it without them. And these guys in this car, they ran to me. Don't move, don't move. You have been in an accident. I was like, here, call my mom. Like I handed them my phone and I was like, please call my mom. This guy, his name's Chris. He's like, I'm going to sit here. My buddy's going to call the ambulance. You're going to be okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Just take some deep breaths. And it's only been about 3 minutes, 4 minutes maybe. This is why I fucking don't smoke out of pipes. So I looked down and these guys were just with me the entire time. I will always remember these guys, and they will always have a special place in my heart because they had no idea who I was. They were young adults, between 20 and 25. And they stopped. They saved my life. They saved my fucking life. Obviously, there were paramedics, there were doctors, there were, I have all of them to thank as well. But like I said, the guy, he called 911. By the time that I could actually hear the ambulance coming, it must have been about 10 minutes. I looked down and my entire hoodie is completely soaked in blood. My eye is still fucked up. And it's been 2 weeks as of today. 2 weeks. It's getting better. It should, hopefully by the end of the week, it'll be white. But the whole eye was fucking red. Like the whole entire eye. I slammed my fucking face out. And you can see, like, it's gotten so much better. But, like, I also have so much makeup on. I'm gonna insert a picture and, like, show you guys what it looked like right after, and then what it looked like a few days after, and then what it looks like now, because it's been a fucking crazy shit show, and I have not even wanted to leave my house because, first of all, if I go somewhere with Micah, it looks like he beats me. I still have a black eye. You guys cannot see it because I have so much makeup on. Like, straight up, you guys would not even know. My face looks good right now. Right away, like as soon as Chris and Eric, the two guys that were really like my angels, they had a shirt off. One of them was pressing, like holding the shirt to my artery, because this is a major artery right there. Yeah, that literally got cut open. And apparently I was like spewing blood like 6 feet out of my head. Like, mind you, I'm still in my vehicle. I can't even imagine how much blood I lost that day. Like the doctors said, like I'm healthy and I'm young. And so as my body was pushing that blood out, it was just making more blood. I think probably the most damage had to have been me smashing my own window out, obviously. It happened on impact. I was wearing my seatbelt. Oh, shit. Fuck. I forgot to mention, guys. My airbag didn't go off. No airbags went off. This is the Suzuki. New car. I've only had it for about 2 months. No airbags went off. Wow. I still got bruises. 2 weeks. I still have, like, my body is still so fucked up. And I have chunks of glass lodged in my head. That you can feel. You can like literally touch. You see that bump right there, guys? That's a fucking big ass chunk of glass that's stuck in my face. The doctors said that it would cause more damage if they went in and took it out. This was no one's fault, guys. This was not my fault. This accident was not anybody else's fault. It was all because of natural weather, all because of, the road conditions. And I just want to stress that to you guys over and over again, because you got to get on that road and realize that you're not the only person on that road. You have to get on that road and realize that, like, that person's not a bad driver. That person may be a bad driver. This person's a terrible driver. You don't know. My car was crushed into me. I had to be pried out of my vehicle with the jaws of life once the ambulance finally had made it there, which is very scary to say too. Like, oh, I was pried out of my vehicle with the jaws of life. But those guys that stopped never left me. Never left me. They stayed there even when the ambulance finally had reached me 10 minutes later, just to see where my injuries are and know how to get me out. So the ambulance guy or EMT or whatever, the EMT comes around to my side of the window, no window, where Eric is, and Eric basically walked around the car, got into my passenger side, and stayed with me as he was working on me. And mind you guys, all of the damage is my driving side. No damage happened to the passenger side. If you literally look at the car, passenger side, oh, wow, this is a new car. Then you go towards the front, because the front is smashed in too. Like, the front was fucked. Oh my God. Like, looking back on it, it's like, oh my God. I should not have lived. I should not have lived. And I'm here. And I'm so thankful. And this is why I haven't been making videos, guys. This is the first few days where I've actually felt like my energy is kind of back to normal. And I look somewhat like I can put on enough makeup to kind of cover, the scariness. Because I got pried out. I had like my neck in a neck brace because obviously they couldn't yet determine how bad my injuries were. So they got me onto the stretcher and I couldn't see anything. I was just like this, looking at the sky and hearing everything. And then I hear my mom. Oh my God. I hear my mom and she's like, oh God, I don't know what she said, but I just, hearing her, and I knew I couldn't like get up, and I knew I couldn't hold her and hug her and like, I'm okay, I'm right here, mom. I just want my mom. I just want to hold her hand. And I couldn't do that. And I don't want to cry. It's really emotional. It's really hard to deal with. So the EMTs wouldn't allow my mom to ride with me because I guess they had so many people in the vehicle that they had to start working on me right away. And so my mom followed behind in her car. And I just remember, I just kept thinking about her. Like, there's not a lot that I could think about. But when we were in the ambulance, and all the men were like trying to talk to me and like figure out what happened and try to distract me, keep me calm, obviously. Um, they had to cut my hoodie off of me, obviously, because I couldn't like pull it off of my head. And it was my favorite fucking jacket, literally my favorite jacket ever. I mean, it wasn't like savable after it was completely covered in my blood, but still, the fact that they literally cut it off of me, I was just like, and then I was reminding myself, like, oh my God, I woke up late this morning and I was rushing to work. So I literally just threw this hoodie over my bra. So then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't have a shirt on. And they're like, it's okay. It's better. I mean, they were going to have to take my shirts off anyways. But I'm just like, I don't have a shirt on under here. Cut. And at that point, like I realized like I was really hurt. And I didn't see myself, so I didn't know how hurt, and I couldn't like feel how hurt, but I knew that I had like a head injury because I could feel that my head was like, I could feel like my head was warm, and there was blood. Like my hair was down, my hair was straight that day, and oh my God. From 1:30 in the afternoon when this accident happened and they laid me on that stretcher in the fucking neck brace, till probably 7 o'clock in the afternoon. I was literally doing that. And they hadn't yet like sutured my wounds or anything. They were just, like taking x-rays and stuff. So all like my hair, oh my God, everything was just covered in blood. Everything. I was literally a bloody mess. And it took me like 5 days, I almost want to say 6 days after the incident to literally get all the blood out of my hair. I took like 10 showers and my shampoo was just not wanting to get the blood out of my hair. So yeah, this is at the hospital. Just literally laying in it for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. And that was probably the grossest thing I've ever experienced in my life, literally, because let me just tell you guys, like, feeling like, what, like, once I realized, like, okay, I'm alive, but I know what just happened to me, and, like, I can't, like, I was literally gonna cut all my hair off. I was telling my parents, I was like, Mom, please just cut my hair into a bob and I'll be fine. Like, I can't deal with this. Cause it was just chunky. And like, even when I put it up in a ponytail, it was like, I could feel like in my roots, like it almost felt like my whole entire head was covered in scabs because it was dried blood, but it wasn't going anywhere unless like I peel it out of my hair. But it wasn't scabs. It just felt that way. It was so gross. Grossest thing in my life ever. So I'm alive. I'm here. My doctor like went to my dad and he was like, she is so motherfucking lucky. Like, because they almost could not get this artery to close. And most of the time in vehicular incidents, the leading cause of death is not the accident itself. It's most of the time from blood loss. So it's really scary. It's a huge eye opener. It makes me, obviously I don't have a car anymore, but I do. Yay. So you guys know I had my old car, my Volkswagen, and I was in the process of selling it. So now I'm just not going to sell it, and it's my car. And the bank has already given me a check for my car, my Suzuki, that's completely totaled. So they gave me a check for that I'm paying my loan off with, because fuck. And just trying to live my life and stay alive, really. I mean, the lady who actually did my stitches, she was a fucking seamstress. So I had literally the right person at the right time. Like, my ear looks normal. And like I said, guys, it apparently had to be like stitched back on. Like, you can kind of see that. Yeah. So, yeah, I got home that night. Oh, look, one of my ear stitches just came out. Oh my God. One of my ear stitches just came out. Ew, guys. Look at that. That just literally like came out. Like, yeah. I was literally just scratching my ear and it just came out. Which is fine. That's why I haven't touched those, because it's like, if they're going to come out, they're going to come out. If they're not, then I think that's a sign that I should probably get them cut out tonight. Probably. Anyways, wow. I wasn't expecting that. I've had pieces of glass come out of my face, so apparently I'm going to be waiting a while, but these chunks of glass are going to come out that are on this side, not this side, but you guys understand. My right side of my body wasn't injured literally at all. It was just pretty much all of this. And like my right here, my ribs got a little bruised up. They're okay. So, oh yeah, I went back to my hospital room because after they finally stitched me up, they decided to try to wash my hair out as best as they could, which was not good at all. It was probably like nothing. So I get back into my hospital room and it's about 7 o'clock now, and I see that there is like a beautiful vase of flowers on my desk, and they're actually right here. I have quite a few flowers, but I got these flowers and they were just sitting there, and it says, Chloe, get well soon. Chris and Eric, you're angels. Love you. Like 2 weeks ago. So they're pretty much dead, but like the fact that these guys came back to the hospital and like brought me flowers because like I was almost dead. They didn't have to. They didn't know me. I mean, I don't think anybody could like have a clear conscience and like not know what happened to that girl, not know if they're okay at the end of it. It amazes me to know that there are genuinely good people out there in this world, because every day you see like at least two of the fuckheads on a general basis. Like, you leave the house and then you're like, oh wow, this guy's a fucking douchebag. It's just amazing to see how good people can be, and it just takes a few of those good people to kind of make you forget about all of the fuckheads in the world. I mean, this whole experience has given me such a different outlook on life. life is so precious, so precious. And if I were to be gone today, like if it just were to happen, if I weren't around anymore, I would feel like I hadn't done anything. You know, I would feel like my life was a waste because I didn't achieve anything and I didn't help anyone, you know. And now this is my second chance. I feel like there are way too many people in this world that on an every other day basis are so emotionally drained, and they tell themselves like it would be better if I weren't here. That's an easy thought, I think, to get in your head. And it's not right. It's not true. It's not. I don't. In life, you're going to have to go through many of those causes and effects. And I just don't want to take it for granted anymore. I don't. It's not worth it. That's basically the whole meaning to this video today. And to obviously let you guys know that I'm alive. I didn't die, although I almost did die. So I hope you forgive me for not being around. I do, however, want to start making videos. I really do. I just really need to come up with the time. And I don't know, you guys have to let me know what you want to see. If you want to see more videos, give this video a thumbs up. And then you know what? I'll know to make another video. That's what I'll know. I'll know to do. Is that a fucking... what the fuck is that? Fucking FedEx, man. Another fucking big ass truck, I swear. If you actually think about the loss that I did actually incur with this crash, it's like, it doesn't even compare to what it could have been like for my family to have to, arrange a fucking funeral. And, like, that really, like, thinking about that just is so, it makes me so sad. And it makes me thinking that my family, like, I just don't want to hurt anyone. Like, my life is more than just me. It's not about me. It's like my life. Like, I know that my family, I know that my mom needs me. And I know that my brother needs me. Like, that just that would have been the end of everything. So yeah, just go home, drive slow, take the extra mile. If it's raining, don't drive the speed limit. I was not speeding. I've driven in the rain since then, in my cabriolet, and it's not too bad. I'm still, like, I am being incredibly cautious, but I'm not driving on the freeways. I'm not. For the past 2 weeks, I've literally driven the extra 10 minutes. I just can't. I mean, and believe me, it would be easier. It would cut out half the time. It'd probably cut out half the gas. It's worth it to me because my life is fucking worth it to me, and I'm just not comfortable yet. I'm not, you're never ever fucking gonna catch me in my car with a substance that can alter my capabilities of driving again. So just gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna be doing any hot boxes because back in the day before my crash, like, I used to smoke all the time in my car. I would smoke when I would drive. I would occasionally, and that's just not safe. And like I said, I did not get into my accident with any weed in my system. Well, technically it was in my system, but it's just like, God, it's not worth it. The risks, you have to think about the risks. And there's so many when it comes to driving. So many. You can't live your life in fear, but you have to fucking be careful. Just go home, drive slow. Who cares? And then, when you get there and you're safe and you've seen that person that you fucking love, hug them. Tell them that you love them. Because it can be gone in a second. It can be gone in a blink of an eye. you have to fucking count your blessings and just be happy. So yeah, this video is way too long. I'm so sorry, guys. It was gonna be long, obviously. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below and I will try my hardest to get back to you guys. I'll keep you guys updated, but if you want to see some videos, just like this video and then I'll know. I need that. I need the confirmation. I need to know that I still got you guys out there listening and wanting to know more. So yeah. Drive safe. That's, my final piece of advice. Just drive safe. Tell everyone that. I get off the phone now and I literally before I hang up, I'm like, bye, drive safe. Like, that's me. So, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, maybe. Catch you guys on the flip side. Love you all. Bye.